in your hello student. Now in your last session 6.1 you had learned the straight line, how the straight line is equal to 180 and how the reflex angle which is a greater than 180 and less than 360. Even children, the complementary angles, the two angles whose sum is 90 are called complementary angles, and the two angles whose sum is 180 are called the supplementary angles. So now we will start today parallel lines and transversal. Clear children? Part 3. What do you mean by transversal? A straight line which intersect the two or more straight line at distinct point is called a transversal. Clear children? So here, what is a transversal? L is a transversal. And now we are having the two parallel lines, M and N. Okay, whenever the corresponding angles, okay, corresponding angles, we are having the F shape. This side, left hand side, right hand side. Again this side, left hand side, and again right hand side. So now you can get the idea of your F shape, children. 1 and 5. Clear? 1 and 5, left hand side, and right hand side 2 and 6. Similarly here, second 4 and 8, and 3 and 7. Clear children? Again I will repeat. Now here F shape. So 1 and 5, and this side, this right hand side here 2 and 6 here. Now 4 and 8. Clear children? And here 3 and 7. If the corresponding angles are congruent, lines are parallel. If lines are parallel, corresponding angles are equal and they are congruent. Clear children? Now alternate interior angles. Now alternate interior angles, that is given here. This one is an intercept. Okay, alternate 4 and 6. 3 and 5, they are interior, they are inside the two lines. Clear? So we can say alternate interior angles 4 and 6, 3 and 5. Similarly, alternate exterior angles outside. So clear, outside is given 1 and 7, 2 and 8. Clear children? 1 and 7, 2 and 8. They are outside. So we are saying alternate in exterior angles. Clear children? Now interior angle on the same side of a transversal. Now this one is a transversal. So angle 4 and angle 5, they are the same. Okay. So interior angle on the same side of a transversal are supplementary. 3 and 6. Clear? 3 and 6. They are interior. Clear? Interior. That is, they are inside. Okay. So and they are same side of a transversal. This side or this side. Clear? So interior angle also can be known as the consecutive interior or allied angles or co-interior angles. So children, clear? So now we have learned what you mean by corresponding angles, alternate interior angles, alternate exterior angles, and interior angle on the same side of a transversal. So clear children? Now children, we will start the exercise 6.2. Question number 1. Find the value of x and y and show that. Show that means prove that. Okay? You have to prove, you have to show that AB parallel to CD. Clear? So now first, now in your figure, that transversal name is not given, so you can write transversal L, you can write transversal PQ. Here also you can mention the point E. Okay, clear children? Now we will write let transversal intersect AB and CD. Okay, transversal intersect AB and CD. So now linear pair. Okay, linear pair. EP is a common ray. Oh sorry, AE is a common ray, but here name is not mentioned, so we will not write. Directly we can take the shape of linear pair. So linear pair, the shape is here, so 50 and x. So we can take 50 and x equal to 180 and we will mention the linear pair. So x equal to 180 minus 50. So x equal to 130. Clear? Here, this angle and this angle, vertically opposite angles, we can say lines are parallel, so vertical angles are congruent. So this is 130, so y is also 130. So we can write y is also 130. Why? Because it is a vertically opposite angles. Okay, so from first and second we observe that x equal to y, because x equal to 130 and y is also 130. It shows that alternate interior angles are equal. Okay, if a transversal PQ intersect the two lines in such a way, so pair of alternate interior angles are equal, then the two lines AB and CD are parallel. So we can write AB parallel to CD. Clear, children? Here you can take 50 and x. So 130. So it is a 130. So 50, 180 minus 50, 130. This is 130 and y is also 130. So x equal to y. Now children, 6.2, question number 2. Okay, now in the previous question, 2 lines were given. Now you have the 3 parallel lines. What is the given? AB parallel to CD and CD parallel to EF. Okay, so CF, EF, clear? So now we can write that AB also parallel to EF. Again, AB parallel to CD. CD parallel to EF. Okay, so now AB parallel to EF. Okay, so now question is given and here y ratio z. Okay, y value is given 3 and the z value is given 7. Find x. What is the given? Find x. Okay, now first AB parallel CD. Previous. X plus y equals to 180. Why we are writing 180? Because the sum of the interior angle between the two parallel on the same side of a transversal is supplementary. Therefore, we are writing x plus y equals to 180. Clear, children? Now, second, again, AB parallel CD. CD parallel EF. Then we are saying AB parallel EF. Now, two lines which are parallel to same given line are parallel to each other. Clear? So we can say x equal to z. Clear? X equal to z and opposite interior angles are same. Therefore, x equal to z. So now we will write first statement x plus y. Instead of y, we will write x. Instead of x, we will write z. Here again I will repeat. First statement, what is the given? X plus y equal 180. And here we are writing x equal to z. Instead of x, I will write z plus y equal 180. Okay, z value is 7k and here 3k. You have to assume the k is a constant. So we can write the 10k equal 180. Therefore, k equal 18. Clear? So now y equal 3k. So 3 into 18, 54. Z 7k, 7 into 18, 126. So now we know that x equal z because alternate interior angles are same. Okay, so therefore x equal to 126. Hello children, 6.2 question number 3. Children, geometry is very easy and scoring also. So I love. Now question is AB parallel to CD. Okay, AB parallel to CD. Two lines are parallel. Okay, and FE, here in question given EF. Okay, but FE is perpendicular to the CD. Perpendicular to the CD means this sign and it is a compulsory 90. Now, the one information is given. GED. GED is 126. Okay. Whatever it is given, we will write. Okay. Now, find AGE. Question mark. Angle G, E and F. This portion. G, E, F. This portion. Okay. G, E, F. Clear everyone? Now, second thing, F, G, E. Clear? Question is clear, children? Now we can start. Answer very easy. Two lines are parallel, one is a transversal, opposite interior angles are congruent, vertically angles are congruent, linear pair. With the help of linear pair, easily we can solve. We are having only 3 definitions. Clear, children? Now, AB parallel CD. And this line is not transversal because here it is given the 90 degree. And clearly given FE is a perpendicular to the CD. So GE is a transversal. Clear, children? GE is a transversal. Okay. Now, second thing. First we have to find out what is available. This angle and this angle, vertically opposite. Now this angle and this angle, or interior alternate angles. Clear? AGE and GED would alternate interior angles. Why it is interior? क्योंकि वो अंदर है, inside the parallel lines. Clear? Alternate interior angles. Okay? So we can write AGE equals to 126. First question is solved. Clear, children? First, AGE. AGE and here GED. GED is given 126. What is this? That is given alternate angle. Alternate what? Interior. Clear? First question is clear. Then, here it is a given GEF and FED equal to 126. Clear? Now, FED is 90. So what we will get? GEF equal to 126 minus 90. GEF equals to 36. Clear, children? GEF equal to 36. Full angle is given 126. So we have to find out. Clear? And here we can write FE. FE is a perpendicular to the CD. Okay? And FED equals to 90. Clear? Second question, clear? GEF equal to 36. So now we can start the third one. Okay? Now AGE and FGE equals to 180. Okay? Because here AGE and FGE. So it is a common arm, EG. GF and GA are opposite rays. So this angle and this angle, clear, equals to 180. So linear pair always 180. And AGE is now 126. Okay, so now we can write 126. Clear? Then FGE equals to 180. So FGE 180 minus 126. So FGE equals to 54. So clear? Here it is a given. AGE 126. GEF 36. FGE 54. Clear, children? First of all, two lines are parallel. Whichever angles are alternate angles, we can find out alternate angle. Lines are parallel means alternate angles, corresponding angles, and interior angles are supplementary. Clear? So now with that help of the definition, we can find out the answer. So children, any doubt? Clear, children? Now children, 6.2 fourth question. Okay, now question is completely different. PQ parallel to ST. Okay, ST is on the other side, PQ is on the other side. And here given PQ R equals to 110. RST equals to 130. Find QRS. Clear? So, and here hint is given. So, through R, we can draw a line RN. Okay? Through a line, we can draw line RN. Okay? Draw a line RN parallel to ST. Clear? So, these are the interior angles. These are the interior angles, and interior angles equal to 180. So 130. So SRN equals to 50. Clear? So now here, and first of all we will go again. Through R, draw a line RN. Okay? Parallel to ST. Both are parallel. So we can write RST and SRN equals to 180, because we can write sum of the interior angle between the two parallel lines and on the same side of a transversal equals to 180. So we can write, okay, RST 130, SRN not given. So now we will write same, and here 180. Now SRN equal 180 minus 130. So SRN equals to 50. Now PQ parallel to ST, okay, given. PQ parallel to ST given. Okay. RN parallel to PQ. Now RN parallel to PQ. Okay. Now we are constructing. Okay, so now we can write PQ parallel RN. The two lines which are parallel to the same given line are parallel to each other. Okay, so now PQ parallel to RN. Clear? Now the QR is a transversal. Okay, QR is a transversal. So now QRN equals to PQR. What is this? Alternate angles. Children, QRN and PQR. So PQR is given. PQR is given 110. So this one is fully the 110. So this angle and this angle equals to 110. So naturally you will get this angle. Okay, and now we are having SRN. What we are having? SRN 50. So 50 minus 110, you will get QRS. Okay, children? Now, two lines which are parallel to the same given line are parallel to each other. So now we are having PQ parallel to RN. So this one and this one is alternate angles. So now we will write QRS SRN equals to 110. We will not write 180. Children, be careful. QRS and SRN, because totally that QRN is given the 110. Okay. So now QRS and SRS is a 50. So now QRS is a 60. So we will write QRS equal to 110 minus 50. Therefore, QRS is 60. Clear, children? PQ, again repetition. PQ parallel to ST. PQR 110, RST given 130. Only given find QRS. Now what to do? It's a completely different question. But here a hint is given. Through R, draw a line RN parallel to ST. So we can draw. When we will get? So we will get the interior angle on the same side of a transversal. Whenever 130. So this one you will get the SRN you will get 50. So clear children? Now with that help of that you can this one prove the two lines which are parallel to the same given line are parallel to each other, and with the help of alternate angles we will get. Alternate angle is available. So now 110 minus 50 you will get. So you will get Q R S equal to 60. Thank you, beta. Now children, 6.2 question number 5. The last question of your 6.2. Now AB parallel to CD. AB parallel to CD. APQ equals to 50. Clear? Then PRD equals to 127. Find X and Y. We are having the two parallel lines. We are having the one transversal PQ and another transversal PR. Clear children? Now again I will repeat the question. Question number 5. AB parallel to CD, APQ equals to 50 and PRD equals to 127. Find X and Y. Now this one and this angle, interior alternate angle. This angle and this full angle is a full or interior alternate angles. One time PQ is a transversal, another time, second time we will write PR is a transversal. Now we will start the solution. Clear children? Question is clear? We have AB parallel to CD. Okay, PQ is a transversal. Now interior and here interior alternate angles are equal. Which are they? APQ and PQR. Okay, so PQR is a X and here APQ equals to 50. So we are writing, because APQ is a 50 given. So we will write X equal to 50. Clear children? Now AB parallel to CD and here PR is a transversal. So now APR equals to PRD. Okay, PRD is given 127, but APR we are having the 2, because APR equals to APQ and QPR. Be careful children. Now APR, we know that APR equals to PRD. We can say interior alternate angles, but APR equals to APQ and QPR. Clear? So now APR 127, APQ 50 plus QPR Y. So 127 minus 50 equal Y. So Y equal to 77. Clear children? Now sixth question is a practical, that is a practical sum, that is a activity sum. So question 6.2, 5 questions only. So complete your Maxware notebook, maintain your notebook. There are marks on your notebook. So children, thank you.